Imagine you're out to lunch with your best friend and they're about to tell you their latest, most life-changing news, and you're like, were you saying something? And then your best friend gets mad at you and they storm out of the room and they never return ever again, leaving you friendless forever. And of course, this makes you feel sad, alone, and very depressed. Feelings that could have been avoided if you'd just been a more effective listener. Well, lucky for you, you've come to the right place. I'm going to teach you 3 fun tips on how to become a more effective listener. Let's begin, shall we? So as we know, communication has been a part of our world since the beginning of time. Throughout the years, the way we communicate with one another has greatly developed into something absolutely incredible. However, have we ever stopped to consider our ability to listen? Communication is highly represented through how well we effectively listen. 3 ways to do so is through eye contact, keeping an open mind, and remaining attentive and alert. Before diving into those 3 items, let's first define what effective listening is. So what exactly is effective listening? Effective listening is the ability to actively understand information provided by an individual or speaker, all while displaying an interest in the topic discussed. And effective listening is important because it's a polite communication skill. It's a crucial life skill. It occurs in our daily lives. Communication in general requires active listening. It's highly important to understand what the other individuals are saying to us, and there are actually numerous great methods for effective listening. But to make things easier for you, I'm sharing 3 today. The first excellent way to effectively listen is to use eye contact. Eye contact will make you appear interested in what the other individual has to say, even if you really have absolutely zero interest in what they're saying and you're kind of just sitting there and you'd rather be literally anywhere else but here. Been there, done that, right? Eye contact helps to keep focused and concentrated. It will also help you pay attention to what is being said, making the speaker feel as though what they're discussing is important, because it is. Eye contact also gives a sense of authority appropriate to the speaker, which will, in the long run, help them gain confidence. And who doesn't love confidence, right? Even though eye contact is super important, people often won't make eye contact when speaking due to being timid or shy. This is completely normal and there is no shame to it. According to Diane Schilling from the website Forbes.com, shyness, uncertainty, shame, guilt, or other emotions, along with the cultural taboos, can inhibit eye contact in some people under some circumstances. When in a situation where an individual is acting shy, it's most important to make them feel as comfortable as possible. Find a topic that's enjoyable to both of you, and search for a topic that will get them talking. Another amazing thing about eye contact is, like anything else, it's a skill that can be learned. Diane Schilling from the website Forbes.com suggests to do your conversational partners the courtesy of turning to face them, put aside papers, books, the phone, and other distractions. Look at them, even if they don't look at you. Of course, don't stare at them. That would be weird and awkward and uncomfortable. Just don't do that. Reacting to what individuals are saying through body language and looking away now and then is perfect. Just like any other skill, the more it is practiced, the better you will become at it. So go be a professional. You got this. Moving on to fun tip number 2, keeping an open mind. Obtaining an open mind means being open to everyone and everything, and it allows for new opportunities to embrace different possibilities, people, views, suggestions, and interests. Of course, you are still entitled to your opinion and should always be respected for that. Regardless, one should always remain open to the ideas of others. Diane Schilling from the website Forbes.com instructs to listen without judging the other person or mentally criticizing things. Keeping an open mind will allow one to experience change, let go of control, and make mistakes. Because making mistakes is how we grow, everyone. It really is. Keeping an open mind will allow for looking at the world through different perspectives. We can all do a better job of listening to each other, even if there is disagreement, and work together to accomplish desired goals. First, stay flexible. Actually listen to the idea that is being presented. Don't just jump to conclusions before the speaker is done. Oftentimes, speakers use language that represents their thoughts and feelings pertaining to the topic rather than your own. Be sure to allow time for those thoughts and ideas to be shared before jumping to conclusions. By keeping an open mind, you're admitting to yourself and others that not knowing everything about a specific topic is okay. It provides room to learn and to dive deep into the content of what an individual is saying. According to Matthew Jones from the website Inc.com, focus on the specific words that they're using. Each phrase and word choice is something interesting that you should be taking in. Search for the unique qualities about what is being discussed instead of seeking out the bad. Search for relatable elements. One is more likely to keep an open mind by relating themselves to certain topics being discussed. Pay attention to the emotions that speaker is experiencing. Depending on the topic of discussion, the speaker may experience different emotions than other people would, and it's super important to soak up all of those emotions. Not only will this make them feel important, but it'll also help you better understand what is being said. Also, don't forget to ask questions. It shows the speaker that you care about what they have to say, because you should care. Moving on to fun tip number 3, remaining attentive and alert. Staying attentive and alert is essential for effective listening. I'm sure we've all had those times when our mind wanders and what we're going to eat for dinner. That turkey looks really good right now. And we all look at those cute dogs and cats on the internet. Look how cute they are. Staying attentive and alert will assist in observing the information being spoken. Be present, give full attention, and apply yourself directly to what is being said. This means that all distractions should be eliminated. Diane Schilling from the website Forbes.com suggests to mentally screen out distractions like background activity and noise. Do not be distracted by your own thoughts and feelings. Acknowledge what the individual said. Vivian Guyon from the website BusinessInsider.com defines this as, this is where you tell the person what you think after acknowledging the person's contributions. Do not criticize what the individual says. Their thoughts and ideas matter just as much as anyone else's. Be genuinely honest with them, but in a positive way that won't hurt their feelings. Tell the individual the positive aspects you got from what they had to say, because there's always a positive. Well, congratulations! You now know fun 3 tips for effective listening. Those are to make eye contact with the speaker and appear interested in what the individual has to say, keep an open mind, and remain attentive and alert. Listening to what others have to say is something that has always been super important to me and close to my heart. Everyone's voice truly deserves to be heard. That is why effective listening is such a crucial life skill. Whether we realize it or not, we use it every day, every single day. It's up to us to learn the most effective ways to listen to those all around us, but by following these 3 tips, you can do just that. Thank you so much.